Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura Abby X, my proper name is Laura, and today we're working on a very big ranch build in the New World Chestnut Ridge. I've actually remembered the name of the world now, finally. It took me a minute, but we got there. So today we are working on a large ranch. This is a custom build. I thoroughly adore this build, honestly. I mean, it's probably one of my favourite builds I've done in a while. I think I've got a bit of a thing for bigger builds. I don't know why, it's kind of just my thing lately. I haven't made any small builds in a long time. I don't know, just kind of on a big build kind of spree. But yeah, I really like how this build turned out. It is for a single sim, which is kind of different for me. Usually they're always families, but this person requested that it was for a single female. So we have a single female young adult, and she has a horse. I do add stables with quite a lot of little nooks for like multiple horses, but this person just has one. But yeah, I wanted to add more in case she wanted to expand her ranch. But yeah, I really like it. The roof was kind of a bit fiddly, but when isn't it, honestly? The roofs drive me absolutely crazy every single time. I don't think I've ever had a house where the roof hasn't driven me slightly mad. But I do really like how it turned out. I think it's like a decent size, you know, it's not like overly big. I was following a reference image for this, but I did add my own twist as well as. But yeah. I've had a bit of a day today, guys, in terms of editing. It's been playing up a little bit. For some reason I can't add screenshots at the end of this build, so there won't be any screenshots today. I've taken the screenshots, they're in my editing software and they're blurry, but when you actually click on them in my file they're not blurry, so I don't know what the problem is. But I will be uploading the screenshots to my Instagram at LauraAbbyX. So now we are just working on the roofing for this ginormous house. I really like the roof, the like bump outs. Whenever I watch anyone else's speed builds, I really like that element of the homes. I don't know why. This house didn't actually have those bump outs in the original image, so I decided to add them because I just like houses with those little bump outs. I just feel like they look more realistic in my opinion, and I like the style, I like the way they look, and yeah. But I've realised I definitely do like making larger builds. I'm not quite sure why. I think because I have played Sims for so long and I do build like constantly. It's quite nice because it like challenges my abilities more, I think. Like, as much as smaller builds are great and I do like doing them as well. Obviously it's not much of a challenge when you do it all the time, so I think I just like to challenge myself with it, otherwise it gets a bit repetitive, I guess. But I mean, I can't just make large builds constantly, so I will be doing some smaller builds soon. I am redoing the entire world with a few of my friends, so I will be doing some smaller builds for that upcoming. But we do have some more custom builds which I will be uploading as well as, so that's exciting because we've got a variety of different things coming out and I've got a lot to edit, so expect lots of videos coming soon. It's silly, I've got a lot of footage, but it's just getting around to editing, and it's not so much the editing, it's the voiceover part that I think stops me from doing it, because I'm not always able to do voiceovers. But yeah, I mean, I really need to start being a bit more productive with my voiceover work so I can get these wonderful speed builds out to you guys. Which I have worked very hard on, so you know, wouldn't want that to go to waste. And I just really enjoy watching speed builds as well. It gives me ideas, so hopefully those will inspire you guys as well, along with this one of course. So I'm just adding some details to the landscaping, these little rocks all the way around the edge. Thank goodness for the shift button. I didn't used to use it. I used to just singularly place everything and re-click it, so that's a time saver. But yeah, I'm really loving this new ranch style. I think it's gorgeous. I particularly really like this house. It's kind of a bit different to what I'd usually do because it is just for a singular female sim. I kind of make everything into a family home just because that's what I enjoy playing, but that wasn't what she wanted, so it was something different for me, which I really enjoyed. It's got quite a lot of bathrooms in this house. I did struggle a little bit with the kitchen initially. It didn't look like how I wanted it to look, but I think it turned out nicely in the end, and I love these new swatches. This wood swatch is absolutely stunning, and I love the brick, like the stone wall. You know, it's not really brick, it's stone, you know what I mean? But I really like the texture of it. I know I keep saying it, and if you're sick of me saying it, I apologise, but the new stuff that's come with the new textures that have come up with the new pack, horseranch, I can't think today, guys. I really think that the textures are gorgeous. I've said it loads before, but I just think they look really realistic, which is nice because, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, some of the stuff in the beginning was kind of like, it looked like plasticky. I know it sounds silly in a game, but you know what I mean? Whereas now it like looks like an actual real life object. But I really like that. I just really like how they've added different textures to the builds. Well, mainly the builds. Cast is also amazing now, honestly. Like, the new cast items, I was like pleasantly surprised at how lovely they were. I'm not a cast person, but if I was, it's definitely getting better, and that's always lovely to see. I particularly like these chairs. They remind me of my real life chairs at home. My dining room chairs are like this, but we have a circular table, but it's definitely similar to my home style. But yeah, I really like this kitchen. I think it's really nice, the fact that it is very open plan, and the wooden beams are gorgeous. I love that the texture on it looks like worn out wood, you know. I really like it. I just like the space. I think it's like very inclusive. You can do a lot in it, you know, because I sometimes feel like when you've got a big house, you can kind of make it a bit too spread out, and then it's not very like cozy, and it just feels a bit disconnected. I don't really know how else to describe it, but disconnect is probably the best word for it. So I do try and make my larger builds feel a bit more, well, cozy, I suppose. I don't really know what the specific word is, but just more homely. But yeah, I am now making a little office area, which is just off the kitchen. I feel like she's like a savvy businesswoman, you know, doing her own thing, and she's got a little office just off the kitchen, so she can go and work on stuff after she's had some food. I did put some clutter stuff under her desk as well, just as a, you know, decorative piece. I absolutely adore this piano. I think it's gorgeous from Growing Together. I practically use it in every build. I love the swatches on it too. But yeah, we're now working on the little lounge. It's quite funny. It's a really big house, but their lounge is just really little, but I think that's really cute. Like, I quite like smaller lounges, you know, like living areas. I adore this table. This coffee table is from Growing Together. I just think it's like really cute. I love that it's got like a glass element to it as well, and you've got a pink and a blue option, which I love. And this chair from high school years, I use it in practically everything if I can. I just think it's like really cute and cozy, and there's nothing else like it in the game, and it's very like bohemian, which is a style that I really like Scandinavian and bohemian vibe is definitely my thing. So so yes, that is what we're working on now. But yeah, basically I'm trying to build a lot more lately, and I haven't necessarily uploaded all of my stuff, but I need to get around to doing that. But I have built a lot of large homes lately, and I'm really loving it. My friends are like, why do you constantly build big houses? I'm like, I don't know. I think it is because it is a challenge, and I have been a simmer for 15 years now. Gosh, that makes me feel old. But yeah, Sims 1 came out 2 months after I was born, so I didn't play Sims 1, but I did play Sims 2, But yeah, I think because it's been such a big part of my life since I was like 8 years old, I like to challenge myself with different styles and larger builds in particular. It's just my thing. So right now I am working on a little, I don't know, social hub area, shall we say. I kind of felt like she would be into hosting like little get-togethers with her friends, and I put a little dance floor and kind of made it like a cute and cozy area. And she's got like a backdrop for like selfies. I don't know, I felt like it was very fitting for a single female sim, and I really like the colour scheme because this sim particularly loves green, so that's what we were doing. What we were doing? We are now working on the upstairs. I really love the colour schemes. Yet again, I went for a very pastel vibe for this bedroom. This is the spare bedroom, but of course you could use it for anybody. All of these builds are on my gallery, of course, at Laura Abby X, if you do want to download them. I adore this build, honestly. I love this little lampshade. It just suits this room so perfectly well. And this rug is like paint, you know, it looks like textured paint. I just think it's gorgeous. There's just so much going on. There's so much to look at, and there's like so many new things. I'm just like, oh my goodness, I love that. Which is great, because sometimes when you get a new pack, you're like, I mean, it's fine, but I adore this new pack. I didn't think I would love it as much as I do, not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm not like obsessed with horses like in real life, but any extra game element is a win in my eyes. But I really like the new items and the new cast items as well. I do have a pack review on my channel if you guys are interested. If you haven't got the pack already, or if you just want to see my opinion. It's the first pack review I've ever done, so do bear with me, but I enjoyed doing it, so I'll probably do more of them in the future. But yeah, we are now just working on this little nursery. She doesn't have a child right now, but the person whose build this is said that she wanted to have like a little nursery included as well, because she'll probably have a baby in the future, so I made a little nursery for her. I didn't really go with any particular gender in mind. I just used cute colours. And I actually do really like making these like more rusticy, like nature vibe nurseries. It's hard to explain what I mean, but with like browns and greens, you know, like woodlandy. Maybe it's just me, but I do really like that element, and I think this lamp like really drew it all together. I just think it's really cute, like the little fox, how cute, adorable. So that is what I was going for. I just really like these builds, guys. I adore building so much. It's like I've got so many thoughts in my head, I don't know where to start, you know. Sometimes I think it sounds like I don't know what to talk about, but because I've got so many things I'm thinking of, like, oh my gosh, what about that, what about that, and my brain's just like, oh, I don't know, there's too much going on. There's too many things to say, so it just doesn't say anything. But yeah, I adore this little height chart on the door, the little hamsters. How cute is that? I know people don't like my first pet stuff, but I think there's certain elements to it which are really cute, like stuff like that. I know it's not like a major thing, maybe not worth spending money on, but as a builder, I'll spend money on any Sims content I can get my hands on. So, you know, each to their own. But yeah, I think I am going to end today's voice over here because I've got a lot of editing to do today, and I want to get this video out as soon as possible for you guys because I did try and do it yesterday and then it just got way late, so it's just been a bit hectic. But we will get there, and I've got a lot more content coming soon, so that'll be fun. And I do have a giveaway on my Instagram, guys. I've got a kit giveaway for celebrating my 1-year anniversary on the internet, so that is exciting. So if you do want to enter, go and head over there, at Laura Abby X, of course. And yeah, the deadline is well, not the deadline, but I will be announcing it on the 19th of August. That's when the winner will be announced. So yes, just go and check that out if you're interested, or just tell your friend about it if you have all the kits already. But yeah, that's all. So I hope you all have the most wonderful day. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I do have a stable coming up, so stay tuned for that. It's probably one of my favourite stables that I've made so far, so definitely watch. So yes, I hope you guys have the most wonderful day, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Thanks guys, bye!
to my old hometown, picking up the years I leave behind. Getting in my car, I drive as memories fly by. Driving by the fields I used to run through, where you were chasing me. We were riding out under the bleachers when no one could see. Oh, sweet memories of a town I loved, but oh, changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one that got away? Moved a few times but ended up in Nashville. Tried to settle my restless soul. Got a job that felt like forever when I met you. You made me happy, we danced through the night. Life was music and I was your wife. Time flies and the years went by, still I tried. Oh, sweet memories of a town I loved, but oh, changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one that got away? Went for the dream, but I got lost. This house I leave is nothing like us. Chased happiness, ended up on a one-way street. We're leading nowhere, that's why I leave. Past the creek where we used to swim, jump the fence before the summer begins, and getting cool in the summer heat with you, my sweet. Sitting in the back of your car, wishing for this road to take us far. Now I've been away too long, I'm going home. Oh, sweet memories of a town I love, but oh, changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one that got away? Sweet memories of the town I love, but oh, changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one? Were you the one? Always on my mind. Were you the one? Always there. Were you the one that got away?
Darling, I would die for you. Tell 1,000 lies for you. Love you like the ocean, love you in slow motion. Anything it takes to make you stay. But I can't rely on you. Doesn't matter what I do. You say you need a time, I think you mean a buyout, 'cause it's pretty clear you're on your way out. And though I understand it's hard sometimes to make up your mind in these trying times, yeah, I just can't accept you leaving me when I'm overseas with the heart so heavy. Think that I deserve the truth for once, not a guilty tone, 'cause you're not alone, yeah. You said you wanna come home, but I know you don't. So this time I won't hear it all. some friends for you, 'cause you couldn't stand it, me all independent, so you had to have me for yourself. That was when I trusted you, when I could add up 2 and 2, when you promised we'd be together.